Hi, my name is Adam Funk, and I'm an attorney in Houston, Texas, who specializes in birth injury lawsuits. Today, I want to talk to you about the hidden problems at hospitals as it relates to fetal heart monitoring. A fetal heart monitor is a device that measures the baby's heartbeat and mom's uterine contractions. These two measurements allow the doctor and the nurses to understand a little bit more about what is happening in the womb and whether the baby is receiving enough oxygen during labor and delivery. A lot of times what ends up happening is there are issues when it comes to labor and delivery that show that the baby is not receiving enough oxygen. This can lead to birth trauma, which can lead to significant impairments in the child, such as brain damage and other ailments. At hospitals, it's rarely the case where the machine actually breaks down. It's typically a system failure. As you can imagine, the machine is a robot. It is continuously monitoring the baby's heartbeat and mom's uterine contractions. It's the user who has to review it and to actually understand whether or not a problem is occurring. So what are some of the issues that cause birth trauma, even though the machines are working just fine? The first one, and probably the major one, is understaffing. A nurse usually has several patients at any given time and is not fully monitoring the baby and the womb situation as best as he or she should be. The second reason that there are hidden problems in hospitals is because the hospital staff, including nurses, are not properly trained to monitor sufficiently. Maybe they are looking at the monitor tracings, maybe they are indicating them, but they're not doing it frequently enough. Or perhaps they're not actually escalating an issue that they might find to the doctor. The third issue that a hospital typically has is its culture itself. Are they establishing themselves as a place where nurses should feel safe and free to approach a doctor and tell them, hey, there is something wrong going on here? A lot of hospitals have that issue where they say the doctors know best, nurses, stop bothering the doctors, you don't have to make a big deal out of everything. And the nurses listen to that. And over time, that is what becomes the culture, and the monitor shows a distressful situation, but the nurse doesn't do anything about it. These are all situations that have occurred in birth injury cases that I've experienced and handled over my decades-long legal career. If you have questions about your particular case, please give me a call. My name is Adam Funk, and I'm a birth injury specialist.